Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Melissa and this is Cards by Melissa Minor. I do make lots more than cards here. I usually make a scrapbook page and occasionally we make some cards. Thanks so much for joining me. Be sure to check out all of my other paper crafting friends' YouTube videos. We are doing a hop today where we are talking about our favorite summer vacation. So check that out. I'm going to start today by using Close to My Heart's Make It From Your Heart Volume 5. This is a recipe book. I have this just in a 6x8 book here. And I'm following this pattern. So I went ahead and did a little prep work. And I'm not going to show that because I've just followed this pretty much to a T as far as cutting. So I have my base pages in White Daisy, and then I've cut some strips down. I did not dovetail the ends. I wanted a little bit more masculine look, so I've left them just solid here. And I've already adhered them down on my page. I've inked the edges with some toffee ink, and I've just used some various papers. I've used some from a Christmas collection, and then I've used some paper from a collection called Change of Scenery. It was one that I just was down to some scraps, and this is a perfect layout to use for some scraps. So today I want to document these photos. I could not wait to document these photos. These are pictures of my boyfriend Dale and I. We just got back from a trip to Colorado, and this was my first time hiking. And so we went into Rocky Mountain National Park, and this was our hike to Copeland Falls. And so these are some of the photos. This is what the hike looked like. And then these were the falls. And then I've got a couple more photos here. I love the picture of the sign. I took that, and then the beautiful falls here. And then I've got a picture of us here in front of the falls that I printed 2 3x4s and then just matted them together to make this 4x6 size. And then I've got one more of the falls. So I know I want my pictures to go a little something like this, and this is really what the idea book already had, is they had their photos pretty much laid out like this. And then I want to do some embellishing. So that's really what my video is going to be today, is having you come along and do the embellishing with me. So I'm going to set this to the side so we can start doing that. And the first thing I want to do is I want to bring in this Stencil Pack 1 from Close to My Heart. So let me set this aside. And what's nice is when you use the Versamat is you can just set these aside and then bring this in. So I've got a little piece of white here, and I don't know if you can see it, but I want to do this Explore title. And I was inspired by another paper crafter. It was Erin Jacobson. I saw a post on Instagram, so I will link her Instagram post down in the description box below. But she had used this on a hiking video or a hiking layout. And so I really liked that, and I wanted to repeat that process on mine. So let me show you how we do that. So I'm going to bring in my ink daubers here. Let me get these opened up. And then I'm going to use a variety of colors. It doesn't matter which color you use. You do want to use your lightest color for the base layer. This is a retired color, but any gray color will work. So I'm going to use this Whisper color. And I want to put down this Whisper color first. So I'm just going to do this base layer. Probably should have taped this down. I'm getting brave holding it, thinking I can just hold this in place. If you don't trust yourself, you can use a little masking tape here, washi tape, to hold this down. So I just want to get this good and inked up. And then this is a multi-layer stencil. So then we're going to move it. Let me make sure I've got these all colored well. okay? And then let me set this one aside. Then I want to go in with my next color. So the next color that I want to do is Glacier. So I'm just going to move the stencil up. I'm just going to line that up. Let me get it all lined up here. Let me open my Glacier ink. Grab my Glacier ink dauber. Let me line this up again. I moved it. And I'm just lining up the bottom. So, and then we're just gonna line it up. Okay, I've got it. And now I'm just gonna go over the stencil. This is layer 2 with my Glacier ink. Get that good and inked. Okay. Now this is a 4-layer stencil. I'm just going to be doing the 3 layers today, but you could add the 4th layer. Wait till you see this next layer. I love this. It is so pretty. Okay, so now we've got the Glacier layer. And then the next layer that I want to add is Pine. So I'm going to move this up. And I'm going to put the Pine on here. Get it lined up perfect. Sorry, hope my head wasn't in the way. Let me make sure it didn't move on me. Get my 2 E's lined up. That's how I can tell it's lined up. Perfect, okay. Do you see the magic happening? And look at that. So you've got the mountains with the glacier. Let me hold that up so you can see that. You've got the mountains and the glacier, and then you've got the trees and the pine color. So I'm going to add that into my layout, and I could have stamped this directly on my layout, but I'm going to go ahead and get these cut out. So let me go ahead, and I won't make you watch me do that, but I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut these letters, and then we'll use them as an embellishment on our layout. All right, so I have them here. I have the Explorer, and I want to put them right here. I might need to move this over just a bit. Perfect. So I think that's going to look really nice right there. I'm going to get everything dry fit before I glue down all my pictures. Okay, since we were in the mountains, I do want to bring in some mountains. Let me show you this die. Any products that I use today, I will link in the description box below. So this is called the S'more Adventures, and there is an amazing thin cut in here. Let me pull it out. Nope, that's not it. Here it is, right here. Look at this. It's mountains. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some mountains cut out, and then we can use those on our layout. But there's also some fun stamps on here if you wanted to to use these stamps. I'm not going to use any of the stamps in this set today. I just want those fun mountains. All right, so I have the mountains cut out, and then I have went ahead and just used a sanding block, and I've got in there, see it even cuts this little part out here. I've just went ahead and just sanded the top because Close to My Heart's cardstock has that white core, and I want to put the mountains like right up there. Isn't that cute? I love that. Perfect. Let me move this over just a little bit. Okay. I want to bring in another stamp set. And this is an older one. This is called Take a Hike, and there are some great sentiments in here for a hiker. And one on here that I like is I'd hike that. So I thought that would be perfect. Hike more, worry less. I mean, there's so many on here that I like. But I like this I'd hike that. So I went ahead and stamped that and cut a little circle out. And I went ahead and stamped that. And I think I'm just going to put that right up here. Just to cover up the little edge of that mountain. I just think that'll give it a little something there. And then I have a little strip of a gray, the same color that I've cut, the charcoal, excuse me, that I've cut out the same as the mountains. And I just want to, let's see, I've cut out 2 pieces. And I also have a zip strip. Now this zip strip was just from my stash. This is from that same pack that I was talking about earlier. And I'm also going to bring in some stickers from there. Here's the pack that I'm referencing. Now this is no longer available, but many of you, this sold out pretty quickly. So some of you may have this. This is the Change of Scenery. And so let me go ahead. This is the zip strip. So I'm going to bring this zip strip in, and then just to tie it off, I've got a little piece of cardstock, and then I've got another little piece of cardstock up here, and I will work on an embellishment cluster over here. So I kind of like how that looks. And then we'll probably just bring in another little mountain. We'll put these a little closer together, and we can put another little set of mountains down here to work on an embellishment cluster. I've got another zip strip, so I could put that up here. And I want to show you one of the tools that I like to use. This is one of my favorite tools. This is the EK Tool brand. So you might hear several paper crafters say that they use their anti-static pouch to remove the sticky off of stickers. Well, let me show you how you work this one. If I can get the cap off. This is great because you do not get dirty at all. You simply just brush it over your sticker, and it takes all of the sticky off so that you can move it like a die cut. And this is refillable, so you can order refills for this, and there's no mess. It is perfect. So I've got this sticker. I think I'm going to put it down here. It's my #1. It's probably ranked up there with like one of my #1 tools. Bringing in some more stickers from the sticker sheet. I just want to make a little cluster up here. So I've got a little leaf. I've got a little compass. Let's see what we can do here. A little compass. and a little mountain. Let's see what this is. It's just a little mountain thing. We'll call it a mountain thing. It's just like a little mountain badge. I think that looks cute. I've got some word stickers. Maybe we'll put one over here. My happy place, because this was definitely a happy place. I think I'll move this over and just put this over here. I don't want it to cover us, but I want it to all kind of go together. And then I need something to just tie this all together. I don't want that side of that sticking out, so we'll put this sticker here. And then just to finish this off, I think I'll just put this one here. And this one says "To the Mountains." I love that. These are all from that sticker sheet. And I've got quite a bit of like wood stuff going, and this one says I'd hike that, so I think that this little arrow might look cute. And then I want to repeat that embellishment over on this side. So I'll bring that arrow over to the mountains. I don't really have any wood going on up here, so let's see what I can do here. I think I want to move this down and then put the zip strip up higher. And then I want to put this little star. Just want to bring in a little bit of that wood color. Maybe kind of like that. We'll bring in that wood color, and then I've got another little wood colored star I can just put over here. And oops, getting a little crazy here. And then one of my absolute favorite things is to bring in the tags and tabs thin cuts. So this is, I'd like to stamp the date on here. And so I think I'm just gonna stick this off the side, and then I'm gonna put the date on there. I think I like it. I love the little technique with the stenciling. I like the little clusters with the die cuts, and I've used some stickers, and it really just came together rather quickly. Okay, I have everything glued down, and I love the way this looks. I did go ahead and use some adhesive foam to pop this up, and I popped this and this one up. And I think to finish this off, I want to use some of the green dots, and I really like this, this pine color. And so I just want to use a few dots just around these embellishment clusters. I think this will just really finish it off. So I've got that one over there, and then maybe just a few over here. And let me get a little one of these dots. We'll just put it right there. And then up here at the top, we'll just put one up here. And I think that's it. So let me hold this up so you can get a closer look at the detail on the stencil there and just the layout. And then this one. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're not already a subscriber, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it really helps my little YouTube channel grow. And if you enjoyed this video, if you'd give me a thumbs up, it just tells YouTube that you like seeing my video. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.